So hi everyone. So welcome to this very short yoga practice. And here I am out in the country. So I'm in the hills near Mount Warning at the top of New South Wales, in this beautiful little farm. So if you hear roosters, chickens, you might see some horses in the background. Might even see a cute little furry cat running around. So whatever happens in the practice, we're going to welcome it. This is going to be all about receiving and accepting love into your life. So really starting to open up through your heart chakra, okay? When you're ready, let's start. Let's go to our mats. We're going to sit down cross-legged and just take a moment to breathe, to find some stillness, okay? So bring your pointer finger and thumbs together, palms facing up. Just let your shoulders relax, close the eyes. Make sure you're nice and tall through the spine. And we'll take an inhale. And a long breath out through your mouth. Again, inhale. One more deep breath in. Bring your awareness to your third eye chakra. Allow your mind to clear. Breathing into the mantra. For this practice, let's make it all about love. So choosing 2 words to represent what love means to you. Bring your hands in prayer at your heart, bow your head. Just connect with an intention to be open to receiving love, to honoring love. And now we're going to roll over onto our mats, onto all fours. Pressing down firmly into your palms. Move into a cow pose. So drop the belly, open the heart. Lift up through your chin and neck. And then as you exhale, the opposite into cat pose. Press down firmly, draw the chin. Inhale, rolling into cow pose again. Exhale, pressing down, chin, pull it right in. And one more, inhale, rolling, open the heart. Get nice and long. And then as you exhale, draw everything in, pull the ribs towards your hip bones. Press down firmly, open the shoulder blades. Okay, come back to neutral. Press your hands a little further, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. So it might be your first down dog of the day. And here he is. This is Gypsy right here. Hello, Gypsy. So in your down dog, just start to pedal through, and bending each knee one at a time. And then just pause for a moment. Take a deep inhale here. And then breathe out. Lift up high onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees and look forward. Let's make our way to the top of the mat, nice and slow. And then a flat back. Bend your knees, lengthen. And then dive forward as you breathe out. Do that again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, long through the spine. And then bow to the earth. Now take your arms all the way up. As you inhale, reach for the sky. Get tall here. And then slide your thumbs all the way down into your heart center. Inhale, arms reaching for the sky. Bowing to the earth. Uttanasana, breathing out. Flat back on an inhale, lengthen. Slight bend through the knees. Press into your palms and step into plank. Now, depending on how you're feeling today and what kind of strength you've got in your arms, You might hold this here and then just lower halfway. For those modifying, knees down, and then push into a cobra or an upward facing dog if you're ready. Okay, I'm just going to do a full cobra to start with. That feels so good. Hold it here for an extra breath. You want to open up that solar plexus, push energy up into the heart, and then tuck the toes, roll into downward facing dog. Once you land here, let your head relax and breathe. Deep inhale. One more. Start to lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, flat back, bow to the earth, and reach the arms high, inhale, and then bring your hands all the way down into the heart. I'm going to flow that one more time, okay? So when you're ready, arms up, inhale, bow down, exhale, flat back, inhale. Press your hands, step, or this time you might want to jump. And land in a low plank and then push into your up dog, okay? So thighs are lifted, heart forward. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths here. Keep flowing through the nose. Inhale and exhale. And then 1 more breath in here. Bend the knees, look forward, step or lightly pop, flat back, bow down. Arms up, inhale. Hands to your heart. Let's come into chair pose. And I want you to sink those hips nice and low. Okay, reach your arms forward. Feel the energy from your hips pulling right into your heart center. Breathe in here. Now, as you exhale, bring your hands in prayer at your heart. Twist to your right. So you're going to hook the left elbow, rinse your body out. Look to the sky. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Stay as you breathe out. Back into chair pose. Inhale. Hands in prayer at the heart. Twist to the left. Oh, rinse that body out. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Chair pose as you inhale. And dive forward, exhale. Flat back, lengthen. And again, you can step back into your plank or you can jump chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. And then downward breath. Now, lift your heels up high, take your right leg up to the sky. You're going to open the hip and bend your knee, okay? So look towards your right knee, lift it a little higher, press down more into the knuckles and let your head drop. Now squeeze your knee into the nose like a tiger curl. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze it in. Press your right foot between your thumbs. Okay, press your left knee onto the mat, untuck the toes. We're coming into our low anjaneyasana. It's all about the heart chakra, okay? So arms reaching high, heart open. Slight drawing of the belly in here, scoop the tailbone. So you want to stay long, but also opening. Okay, so pull up through the center line of your body into the crown of your head, through to the fingers. Maybe a little back bend here. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the floor. All right, so now your back heel is down. Warrior 1, inhale. And again, you want to focus on opening up your heart today. So roll those shoulders back. Lift up. And then interlace the fingers behind your back. So I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder opening as well. It's not for you. You can just modify by putting your hands on your hips, okay? Lengthen. Inhale, lift. And as you breathe out, bring your right shoulder towards your right knee. Let your head drop. Humble warrior. Breathe in and out. Come all the way back up to the sky. Breathe in. And now as you exhale, warrior two, open up and just land for a moment. Long through your fingers. Inhale. Get deep through the hips. Keep that depth. Reverse your warrior. Flip your right palm. Reach all the way back. And now float your hands to the mat. We're going to step into a plank. Your choice of the chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe in here. And out. Okay. High onto the toes. Lift your left leg up. And then open the hip. And bend through the knee. Okay. Make sure your shoulders are still level though. So you don't want to be twisting the entire spine. It's just an opening through the hip, the inner thigh, that right hamstring. Press down. Let the head fall. Inhale. Now a tiger curl right into the nose. Inhale, lift. Squeeze it in. One more. Inhale, lift. Bring it all the way in. Press down into that foot. Right knee comes down. Untuck. Inhale, lift through the chest, through the lungs, through the heart, anjaneyasana chakra. Lifting up. Feel your energy rising up here. Maybe you start to push the hips forward, a little back bend to go a little further through the heart. And then bring your fingertips down. Ooh. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. And just settle in this pose here. Roll the shoulders back. Feel this heart drawing forward. So imagine the energy from your tailbone is shooting up through the spine, shining out through the heart. Big breath in. And then release the fingertips behind your body. Inhale, find some length, maybe a little back bend. And we'll warrior. So we dive forward. Breath in. Come all the way back up. Inhale, reach through the fingers. Warrior two as you breathe out. You might want to move the feet a little. I always like to in the first one, just to get them in the right spot, to open those inner thighs up. Stay really grounded through the hips here. Breathe in. Left palm flips, you reverse your warrior all the way back. Inhale. And let's float down to the mat. We've got a plank pose. Inhale. The chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog cobra. Breathing in. And downward facing dog. Breathing out. Take a deep breath here. And a long exhale. Right leg goes to the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee. Tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the front. Press into the foot and the knee. Low anjaneyasana, heart opening pose. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, fingertips left. Back your legs. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, create the space in the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Warrior two, breathing out. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And float all the way down as you exhale. Plank pose, inhale, lower. Inhale, lift up and roll all the way back. Left foot rises, bend and open the hips. Tiger curl it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more, inhale. Bring it all the way through. And then low anjaneyasana. Little back bend, inhale. Exhale, we land. Warrior one, inhale. And then interlace as you exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, reaching out, warrior one. Open and land, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. And then float all the way down. Plank pose, breathe. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. And downward facing dog. Ooh, breathe in here. Let that go. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Flat back. Folding forward. Arms reaching for the sky. Hands to your heart and pause here. So we're going to move into tree pose. We're out in nature, so we might as well. So we're going to start with the right foot, okay? So bring your right knee towards your chest, interlace the fingers, draw it in. Okay, that feels nice, huh? And then just moving your foot, maybe flexing, pointing. And then just grabbing your ankle, pull that foot right in. Okay, bring your hands at your heart center. And then focus your energy on one spot, your eyes connected to a drishti. Drishti is a gaze, maybe an inner stare. You can take your tree wherever you like. Connecting to our heart, lifting up. Feel that energy. When you're ready, hands back to your heart center. And just gently release that foot back to the mat. And just give your legs a little shake if you need it. And the other side. So let's interlace the fingers around that knee. Draw it in as far as you can. Flexing, pointing. It's really nice. And then just grabbing that ankle so that you can put right in. If that's too much, you can use the calf, okay? Let's bring the hands to the heart. Focus your energy, your eyes. Take it to wherever feels good in your body, in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. And then bringing all of that back to center on the mat. Maybe a little shake. Okay, so we're going to move into dancer's pose. It's really good for the heart. We've been opening up the shoulders as well. So press into your right foot first, okay? Left arm out to the side. Grab the foot and start to pull it back. Now, you want to pull this left shoulder forward and the right fingertips reaching forward. Gazing forward, find your drishti for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Release the feet, hands in prayer, maybe a little shake. Deep breath in and out. That's good. And then press into your left foot. So the right hand's going to grab your foot from the inside. Starting with the knees together. Pushing the toes as far back as you can. Bring the heart forward. Holding for 3, Go 2 and 1. Slowly coming back. Feet pressing down, hands to the heart. Inhale. And let all that go. Right, so at the top of our mat, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your hands through heart center over to the right. Hook the elbow, twist. Holding for 3 breaths. So we want to focus on hips low, heart forward, lengthen, twist it out. Chair pose, inhale, twist to the other side. You've got this. Keep the hips low, breathe and twist for 3, 2, 1. Chair pose, inhale. And now your choice, you can either fold forward and then jump back to chaturanga or plank. You might even want to come into a crow pose first. So knees to your armpits and then lift your feet. When you're ready, you can jump back. I have a shoulder injury, so I can't do that at the moment. But you can just step back like me as well. And then inhale. And then downward facing dog. And then stay here for an inhale. And let that go. Lift the heels. Take your right leg up. Bend your knee and open up that hip. Now bring your right knee to your right wrist. And then lower your hips down. Half pigeon. We're going to come into the heart opening pose of mermaid. So we're prepared for it. So if you press down into your right fingertips first, heart is forward first, then reach your left fingers all the way around to the back. We're going to gently lift this back heel. If you have any knee problems, you can put a towel underneath. Okay, and just start to draw that heel in. Now, you see if you can get your left toes into your left elbow and then wiggle your fingers. If you can't, don't worry, stay exactly where you are, okay? Now, if you can do that, right hand reaches forward and up and see if you can interlace your fingertips and bring the chest forward. Now, you can stay here in this pose for as many breaths as you like. When you're ready, we'll move into half pigeon. So you might want to reach your arms out in front of you and just use them like a little pillow. Breathing. All the energy right into the heart chakra. Opening and receiving. Okay, slowly come all the way up. Press into your hands. We're going to take it back to where we were, 3-legged dog, with that knee bent. So you bring your kneecap off, lifting up and open. And then we're going to let these toes here flip all the way over. Wild thing. Breathe in, reach forward, lift through the hips. And then all the way back. To downward facing dog. And then just take a moment to move through the body if you need to do that. Okay. Left foot will go up, bend and open here. Take a big stretch. Left knee to the left wrist. Wiggle the right toe back as far as you can, all right? Coming into that mermaid pose again. So press down into your left fingertips, right hand reaching forward and back. Bend through the knee, grab the heel, draw it in. If you can, bring your toes to your elbow, wiggle the fingers, and your left hand up and over. Chest lifted, heart lifted. Again, you can stay here for as many breaths as you like, or you can make your way to half pigeon. Let those hips open, let your heart open, let your mind open. Just be free. And coming up the same way that we came in. Wiggling the toes forward, kneecap lifts. Big stretch here. And then 2 feet land. Inhale, roll yourself forward, plank. I'm going to lower down slowly for the count of 3, 2, and 1. And then coming straight up into heart opening. Close Shalabhasana, so you can interlace your fingers if you like. You can also bend your right knee and grab your foot. Maybe grabbing both feet into bow pose. And then slowly back to your mat. I'm going to push into child's pose. And just relax, let all that go. Okay, roll forward. Let's do one more cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round it out. And then as you come back to your neutral, I'm just going to take the knees forward across the ankles. So now we're in the seat. I'm going to come into Navasana. So when you're ready, when I'm ready, we're going to bring the feet out. So maybe straight legs if you want. You can bend your knees as well. Holding it here. For 3. For 2. Lift up through the heart. 1. Come into low boat. I'm going to hold this here. For 3. For 2. Hold it for 1. Stay there. Bring your hands back behind you. For 3. For 2. And 1. Lay all the way down on your mat. Coming up into bridge pose. Press into the feet. Lift the hips. And you can choose to maybe give yourself some support with your hands under your hips. You might interlace the fingers. You can come up into wheel as well, if you like. Chin into chest, close the eyes. Deep breathing. So from your diaphragm, right up into the lungs, into the heart. Let all the energy release. One more. And gently roll each vertebrae back onto your mat. Just pause there. Take both knees to the left. Twist out your body. Maybe look to the right. And then come back through center. Just twist it the other way. Rinse out your body. Whatever feels good. Back to the center. It's going to a little happy baby. We're happy, we're on the farm. So peaceful out here. Calming, relaxing. And then bring your knees back into the chest. And bring your forehead towards your knees. Inhale. And then we're going to open into Shavasana. Let everything relax now. Okay, so from your toes all the way into the top of the head, make sure your palms are up. Make sure your chest is open, your heart is receiving all the love that you deserve. Take an inhale and let that go. Staying connected to your inner spirit, the inner heart. To let your breath slowly move back to its natural rhythm. Let your mind burn. Just enjoy the sounds of nature. Move your toes and your fingers. Stretch your arms overhead, right through the toes. Bring those knees in. And let's rock to the seat. Bring your hands at your heart. Stay nice and long through your spine. Bow your head to connect to this intention of opening your heart and receiving love, connecting to your inner spirit, and taking that energy with you throughout the rest of your day. Bring your hands to your third eye center. Press your thumbs right into the center of the forehead, just to connect with this energy, this clear mind. And then we honor this practice and we honor each other. We bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Michelle. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or you can put some comments in the notes. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Namaste.